time on the obstacles. While we're doing rules, your course run will not count. So you'll be disqualified. You still be allowed to run. That's not going to count. So make sure when we're walking around, we're only on the carpet and those blue pads for support. This is a flow course, so you get points up until time runs out or until your first fall. After you fall, if you do fall, you can keep going until time runs out, but you'll stop collecting points for your rankings for the podium. I've got 2 flags. Red flag will be a fail. Yellow flag would be a review if something's like a close call. But I won't stop you. I'm just going to throw it so you guys can focus on the course. Spectators, that way you'll kind of be able to tell what's going on. After we're done the rules, we'll give you guys a few minutes to kind of walk around, get eyeballs on the course and strategize. And then we'll get into the runs. And at the end of the runs, we'll do our redemption time. Let you guys practice on the course some more. And then we'll do podiums.
I'm putting my applesauce
All my spectators, you got this big kind of rainbow road. Basically, you guys stay on that side of the rainbow. And then athletes, you guys are going to stay back on that side. We have part of the course going through here, so we don't want anyone running through and accidentally hitting an obstacle over or touching the obstacle and getting someone disqualified. Does anyone have any questions before you start the rules walkthrough? Cool, awesome. All right, you guys come on down here. I'm going to show you what we got. So this is your entire warm-up area. While people are on the course, we're going to want to stay off of this bounce thing. I think we're actually going to push it back 2 or 3 feet just to make it extra incentive. Cool. So stay on that side of it. You've got your blue platform here to start. We're going to call up who's up, who's next, and then who's on or in the hole. In the hole means that you're third in line. So when you're up here, you can get ready. We'll give you 3, 2, 1, go. Once go starts, your clock will start and you can begin the course. If the person who's second wants to come up here and get ready, you're more than welcome to after they finish obstacle 1 here. You've got 3.5 minutes to make it as far into the course as you can. All the platforms are start and finish platforms, so this is our platform. I have to do 3 things to be complete. I have to touch the platform, I have to not be touching the obstacle, and I have to pass what we call front planes, like a big invisible wall to make sure you go through it. There is 1 obstacle where you can skip a platform, where I'll show you all the other ones. We can't skip a platform. All truss is off limits. All of the pads are in play below the yellow line. So hands and feet are okay below the yellow line. This is okay, but it's more of a warning system. If grabbing the top would not be okay. Right where Coach Caitlin is on this live stream, there's that silver truss above you. I have a pad I'm going to just tape up there after we get started.
He wanted it
so you're not
almost back to the
tempted
green.
use it.
The rainbow
It'll be super
balance.
simple
You wanted
that
the
way.
balance line?
But you'll just see a big orange piece there. Sorry, Ryan.
Over the barrier.
Before that, can you take that cliffhanger off that's upside down just in there?
Yeah, I see it.
Thank
I
you.
see it.
Cool. So we are going to start here. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. This is hands and feet.
Do you know what it does?
All the
I'll put it over
Tetris
there.
pieces.
I'll put it over there when I walk by.
They are Velcro down, but
I'm gonna go back to the barrier in a second.
if you step all the way to the outside, it still can tip over. Bloop. Here you're going all the way down. Whoop. Down. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Boop. Round is good. And clear. Any questions on the first obstacle? Cool. If you false start, which means you start before I say go, the timer starts, you have 1 retry. After that, if you false start again, your run won't count, but again, you'll still be able to do this one. Right, I'd probably put it, even with that green again.
Yeah.
Perfect. From this platform, hands only, any of the silver, blue, there's even a little ledge up here if you want to go for it. There's silver at the outside. All this structure is good to get up to here. I would just avoid grabbing this, just doesn't feel great, but all of this structure is fine to use to get to here. Any questions on this piece? Sweet. And so all these blue pads you guys can walk across, we just can't go on the platform. So over here, we're going from orange to orange. You have any of the ledges and pipes you want to use. There are ledges on the backs of here and here there is no ledge on the back of this squad. So you're welcome to do that either way. I'm only going to demonstrate the intended way. We get down here, you've got orange, blue, silver, blue, orange, again, any of these pieces, and truss below, or sorry, truss pads below the yellow. So I'll show you obstacle 3.
Over there.
Yeah, I was like, why'd you take it from me?
Because you were doing that.
You're okay.
Clear. Any questions about this one? Cool. And then where's my ride? Second back here. So these guys are Urchin Fit. You saw me swing through on 170 pounds. You guys are most likely all below that. So if it didn't swing with me, it's most likely not going to swing with you unless you're going super wild. Just be aware that it can move a little bit, but we're going to mark in case it does. It always resets to the same spot for the next runner. Cool. Coming up here, orange platform. You have hands only. Oh, and if I didn't mention, that's hands only as well. Orange bars get to the orange platform. There's a hole at the end. It's not super sharp, but you're about to be disqualified. Thank you. Don't put your thumb in. Not going to disqualify you. It's just probably not going to feel very great. So we're going through.
I just realized I'm not.
Any questions on this guy?
You gotta stay on the tail.
I got really close to them. But I'm still in
No,
though.
so you can use any of the pieces you want. I can only tell you which body parts you can use on them and where to start and finish. All of the platforms, hands and feet, that's totally okay for all of it. So yeah, if you want to just Superman dive straight to here and skip all the bars, you can make that happen. That's possible, but you have 4 bars if you want to use it. And you'll notice
like somebody might
there's
also
yellow tape on the outside edge. That means we're just using these inside. And one second, well, these do go over into that forma barrier. We're going to push that back a little bit, but please don't hang on those over there. We don't want to jump into it. Yes?
Is that truss
Move
by
that barrier back further. Where that's at?
This piece
Move the barrier back further.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have, I think we might actually have 2. Ryan, up on top, see the orange pad?
Yeah.
If you can take that, bring it down. I think we also have a black pad in the far corner. We're gonna just tape over the truss just to have it less likely to grab. Thanks, Bill. Cool. Any questions on that part? Excellent. So you're gonna see a bunch of yellow X's. X means no. It is feet only on the crayons. Hands and feet allowed on the bar. Hands and feet allowed on this plane only. No sides, no top. I'll add an extra yellow X just so you guys know. But you have only this side, hands and feet on the red, green, and gray, feet only on the orange, and the rest of this will be hands and feet as well. This is your landing platform here. I'll show you examples, you guys find the space that you like.
Sorry.
Cool. I'm up here, feet only, and once I get to that red bar, I'm probably gonna get you guys. Clear. Any questions? Yes. Sure. Yep. Any part of this hands and feet, we're okay. Once you get past that red bar. Yeah. 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 Both sides are fine. Yeah. Once you hit that red bar, the rest of the obstacles, hands and feet. When my coach Ryan gets back to the yes. Everything is all
Yes, there's black and green. Or orange and black.
correct. Cool. No more questions on that one? Cool. I have feet only on the orange only, down the beam, down the popsicle stick beam, up to the blue to our skateboard teeter-totter. Any question on the balance? Sweet. So, hands and feet allowed on the skateboard. Once you pass that halfway point, it'll tip down. We're going through. You can reset any obstacle on the entire course, as long as you stay on the obstacle. The entire course, if you touch the carpet, you would be disqualified.
No, I got this one.
All of that is going to be out of bounds, so you're basically staying ground is allowed the entire course. So I've got the green, making my way down that blue platform. is your finished platform. I'll show you an example. Oh, goofy. Bloop. And clear. Now, if I stay on here, totally fine. I cannot use the purple or any part of this at all. So if I swing back, and that bounces into me, so I can roll, that's the end of your run, you'll be disqualified there. But hands and feet on that entire portion. Yes? Yeah, so when I say hands and feet, basically whatever you want to use that isn't going to hurt, you can use those. Cool. Awesome. And then, we can always see if you get yellow tape on the yeah, thank you. Perfect. Cool. Any questions on skateboard teeter? Cool. So this is our platform. Ground is lava. Take it all the way through. You have the trampoline and the ring to get to that orange platform. You guys can go on this blue pad as well, that taller one, if you guys want to funnel in so you guys can see. Yeah. Cool, so ground is lava. Again, you can use this. Avoid this. That's not a truss pad. That's metal.
Here, stay on that side. You can come over here if you want.
You got trampoline. This is the one platform, and if you want to skip the platform, you're allowed to. Your second obstacle, and I'll show you just so you know, you have the trampoline, the spinny door, get that orange platform. Trampolines are only the blue portions of that trampoline to get through. The ring is on a magnet. So
Ready, friends? Scoot back just a little bit.
When you get there, and I'll show you examples so you can see how it will.
You ready? Everybody scoot back a little bit. There you go.
Make my way down. Ground is lava. Clear.
I saw this shaking
Now if I skip it,
when I got here.
also clear. But again, blue. Yes, your question? Bunch of faces.
Is red on or off?
Off. Only blue for trans. Yeah. For both of them, correct.
Hands and feet.
Yeah, I would say hands and feet are totally fine for trampoline. And same thing for this entire obstacle will be hands and feet. Yes.
So just do like this.
Cool. Any other questions on Booger Scooter? Sweet. From here, will Zach, because there's just a little piece here, I don't really care about it.
Okay.
It's all just considered connected in. Just don't go out on that pad.
All right, thank you.
Cool. Just different from there last year, so they were aware of it. So you've got the trampoline, spinning door. Between these two bolts, you have an orange handle. There's one on each side. Locks that way, or doesn't lock, but it stops that way, and then stops that way. Hands and feet, totally fine, but not above here. Feet can go on the orange. Any one of those pieces, you can use this as well. The older kids are going to have to anyway. But you're coming up here and around. Remember, below the yellow, good. Above the yellow, bad. Well, any questions on the doors? Yes. Yep, as long as you're below the yellow, you can use that blue pad already. Yes. Yep, this is our platform here. Yes. This is the orange where you only use this. Can't go. So, just so everyone's clear, the orange pipe behind it is not in play. You just have the board between those bolts allowed for your hand. So not the top, not down there, and not up where that pipe is. Cool. Do you have a question? Sweet. All right. Next obstacle. You have the black bar, the black bar, the orange bar. The orange bar to get to here, those are hands only. Rope is hands and feet. And the ring chaser piece is just the purple pad on there. So if your hand's up a little bit above, that's okay. I would have pulled it just stay. And right around that corner, that's fine, but we're not going here, not grabbing in the loop. If your finger's a little looped over, that's totally fine. I'll call that incidental. You're not going to get anything out of it. But I'll show you an example. Hands and feet are allowed on the rope. So, boom. And below the carabiner, so you keep your fingers. Ding. Coming at you, boys.
Here, everybody scoot back.
Whoa.
Okay, Jamie.
It's only a second.
Yeah, he's just pushing me. It was him.
Yep. And you don't forget, you don't get the ring.
Eleanor.
But good luck with the next
Say
one.
hi.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Good luck if you can't get to jump to that ring.
Depends how good your jumping skills are. Alright, do we know who our shortest midget is? And then it's going up, you guys are fine. Your hair is so workout's the same. So from here on the orange, can you reach out to my hand? Is that too far? Okay, perfect. Then I'll leave this up here for you guys. Please give me back. Thank you, boys. So I'm leaving the tree stump. There's a little handle in here, or not a handle, sorry. A little opening in here for you to grab the ring. This is attached pretty good.
What?
But I
It's going on the truck.
Incidental one's okay.
Like,
but
above the
grab
orange
it,
bar?
save yourself.
I'll
No,
have him help me get it because I might need his
on
help.
the metal bar where they could, above the orange box.
Why don't you guys scooch that way?
Yeah.
So I'm going to send this ring up. So if I get a lot of speed going on it, then I go with it, it can skip and miss the piece. So if you're not holding it to get it in where you need it to go, that would be on you. If it's in the water, it's in the water, not part of the obstacle. I probably need that, don't I? Cool. Any questions on that part? Sweet. So you have, yes. Nope, you're not touch that. Hold that purple portion. Sweet. So if you have that ring, take your ring, or if the ring can only touch the hooks, and you can use either ring, however you want to get to purple. So I'll show you. I'll show you examples if you have questions. Please. You have a question? No. Yeah. You want to do a high test on it? Why don't you go from up to here? So if you can jump out to there, that work? Then can you reach that or is that too far? Yeah.
Is it on the bottom?
You want to try and jump from the side?
Yeah.
Or you
He
get,
wants him not able to grab it with their head.
get
He wants him not to be able to grab with their head.
Okay, but I can't close it. The issue is it won't Velcro to itself
I
because the
can
bar's
hold
blocking it. That's why I say I need
If you want to get Velcro, I can hold it. These boxes.
So you have to hold it while I take
Okay,
it.
I will come over there in just a second. Okay.
solid. Does that work, Benny? Okay. Any other questions? Yes. Nope. If you don't get that ring, you gotta get to that ring somehow Superman jump. That's your only option. So you're gonna want that ring. So you complete this obstacle once your body gets here, regardless of what that ring does. To beat this obstacle, you're probably gonna need the ring. That's totally up to you how you want to play it. Kind of like a split decision, but you kind of reap what you sow at the end of it. Cool. Any other questions on the hooks? Awesome. Cool. From here, we're back to feet only. Oh, that's with hands on it, by the way. The rings. So feet only here. You have any size of the quadriceps, including the top. The top, the flag, the red ones. If you hit it really hard, can tip over, and you have the spinny log. Those yellow X's, those are out of bounds. going to that orange platform down there. So I'm here.
Why is it
Here.
lower than yours?
Any question on this guy? Awesome. So I have my orange octagon here. I have hands only on the ring, peekaboo ring, and feet only on the quad steps, just the front end instead of top, no back. So I'll show you an example. This orange flat piece is part of the obstacle, so it's not as sturdy as the platform, so be aware of it. It can tip over and you jump onto it really big. It's a little more squishy. So I'll show you an example.
Sinclair. Sinclair. Sinclair.
This purple line here is to help remind you where that front
Sinclair.
plane is. We have to go this direction, not that direction. You got a question?
We hope right.
Yes.
No.
Nope, just the inside of the ring. So you can hit the inside of this part, that's fine. Here, if you're incidental on the top, but not like cliffhanger pitching grip. So like, it's got a nice little tab and it's, so you guys can see inside the bumblebee. Similar to the ring, maybe slightly smaller. Any other questions on that? Sweet. Yeah.
Take away the nuggets.
Yeah.
took away
So
the
just
feet.
the front side
Okay,
and
just
feet
feet.
only. So hands only in the rings, feet only here. That one's feet only as well. Cool. Yeah, the studio line. Yeah, so just as a quick reference for you, actually we'll finish and then I'll make a call about the ones that are only feet only specific. Yeah.
When we do like silver bars over there, like on with the monkey bars, can we do the blue monkey bars too?
Any of those pieces? Yeah. Nope. Cool. From here, remember we said the carpet is lava. I can use the rainbow pads. I can use the warp wall. I can use the quad step on the wood box. Hands are allowed on the top here, but feet are only allowed on the wood portion. Watch your feet not to stand on there, and definitely don't cheat on a corner that is definitely not made of wood. So, I'll show you an example. I finished the purple. You can jump across there if you want. Totally up to you, but set up for a curve. Over to orange. Any questions on this guy? Awesome. Cool. From the orange, hands and feet all the way to that purple platform. I've got my orange. I've got my tree stump. You got this wall if you want to use it. Hands, feet, just no top. You have this orange bar as well. You can see the tape over this way. It's out of bounds. And again, below that yellow is okay. Above is bad, but you still have a little orange bar for some reason. Your hands go in there. I'll show you an example from the beginning so you guys can see the whole piece. There. Any questions on this piece? Yeah. Nope. Just fun. Cool. Questions? No questions? Sweet. Awesome. All right. Final two obstacles. This one has a touch point. Now I'm starting on the purple platform. Be cautious not to just step off of it. We're going to go here, the lid down into the platform there. Silver bar is in play. If you use the back of this orange demo step, that's all right. Not the end of the world. I know you guys are moving quick. That's okay. But when we get around here, only the special delivery slots, our little special delivery bagel ring. You have the white PVC, which has a little rock to it, to the ring. When you make contact with the ring, that's your touch point. It's on a magnet. That'll slide you down. Blue bar is in play, and this is all hands only. This orange is in play to get to this orange platform. Hands and feet are okay on any of these orange pieces. This is your big buzzer. Make sure you hit the buzzer before you leave the platform. We'll consider this blue part still part of the buzzer. I just put a pad here in case you guys are diving out. I'll show you an example, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, so I'm here. Clear. Clear. Question. Yes. Skip one now. Sure. Yeah. And questions? I'm not bad. No problem.
So funny. So sit down. You keep talking. No, towards me. Wait, towards me. I'll get it.
A little bit. Yeah. Look at that. Let me see. We got there. Make sure this is good. Yes, that should be alright. Coaches, you comfortable with this pad setup being a little part?
Yeah, it gives them more wiggle room.
Cool, yeah.
Don't struggle.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Any questions about this obstacle or the course?
It is the top. It's still in play.
Nope.
No, just
Okay, thank you. All right. I knew that.
So I'm going to leave this ring down so you guys can check how high it actually is. I'm going to give you some time
Okay.
to walk around the course. You're good. Do not touch any